Alright, bro, Johnny Boy Phoenix here, and dude, it is a big day. It is April 4th, and that is actually my birthday. Now, I have dreams and ambitions for the channel to get bigger in any single way, like literally any single way. And I know this is already a dumb thing to be. I'm already late to the party about Dead by Daylight's big live stream they did. Now, I didn't even watch it, I didn't keep up with it. Everything I heard from it, I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of disappointed. This is the Monkey Paw update, and I'm going to explain that later. But first, I want to start into the first point they did in this. What's coming in the end of April? You know, April, big month, woohoo, my birthday, woo! Anyway, the 2v8 rebalances. Legion is unfortunately permanently gone from 2v8. That does absolutely goddamn suck. And I hate how they tried to say, oh, we couldn't find a way for the implement Legion. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Instead of letting, Legion stack all of the deep wounds, you should have capped it at 3, so all the Crybaby Survivor players would have been okay with that. Legion was a necessary evil in 2v8, because 2v8 is such a survivor-sided mode, especially with the new tonics, it is not helping that. And that's not just all they're doing. Oni has been nerfed, but on the upside, Deathslinger is being buffed. Literally the Monkey Paw, that's one finger down already. Now, my problem with the buff, the Deathslinger is not the only character that needed a buff. Deathslinger needed a buff, Ghostface needed a buff, Chucky needed a buff, Pyramid Head needed a buff. All those killers had the same thing in common. They were absolutely worthless in this mode. They're B killers, and without an A killer, you can't truly capitalize on them. They are supports, and bad supports at that. That's besides the point. There's a new anti-camp feature, when somebody is like hovering around the hook in 2v8 and it pulls you in the ground and moves you somewhere else. Now you have the choice to do that or not to do it. I think it's I like the thought behind it. I'll be honest. I do like the option around it. But it's that and 2 new maps being added. Who cares about the 2 new maps? Let's be 1,000,000% honest right now. Then they also proceeded to slide down the, why some killers are taking longer to be added. They're trying to make sure it's fun for both roles. No, they're not. They're trying to make sure the powers actually work in tandem. And they said, how would they prioritize like interactables, like how dreads can lock lockers? How would that go with, Huntress or Trickster? Characters who rely on lockers for their powers. And I know the obvious question. What the hell do these niggas do all fucking year? Do they just take constant breaks? It's no way y'all don't have any. There's killers who don't even have powers like that. I know they also say, multiple statuses, and not just that, they're not just the statuses. They also talk about the killer specific items, but I don't get why they're saying it like that. Like Walking Dead, not Walking Dead, like Resident Evil isn't here. Like you didn't add 2 status effect killers back to back and their powers still work completely fine when both of them are being ran. It's such a I don't know. It sounds lazy, to be 100% honest. It sounds super lazy, and for 2v8 to always be here, I expect them to put some asses in chairs ready to fucking work on 2v8. So, hey, y'all get 2v8 back. Nothing is really updated. Another monkey paw, another finger on the monkey paw is going down now. Then they get into arguably the biggest part about this update, the Blight nerf. This would probably be equivalent of like 2 fingers going down on the monkey paw. Blight being nerfed is such a great thing for both killers and survivors. Nurse also got nerfed, by the way. Blight being nerfed is such a good thing for both survivors and killers alike, for the simple aspect of they can finally start balancing other killers up there without having to be, well, no, we don't want them Blight level. The Pallet Destiny update existed because this motherfucker just ran rapid and shredded pallets. Absolutely ignored pallets at that too, super easily. Blight was a problem. It was Dead by Daylight's hardest problem, and they needed to find a way to get rid of it. Now billions of YouTubers, like multiple YouTubers, had countless examples of what they could have done with Blight and made him, I guess fair, more on the balance side, not even in the eyes for survivors, for the eyes of killers, because there's no way this motherfucker has this strong ass ability, but you know, not really that many survivors complain about him, because you know, you see the same stupid fucks on Twitter. Oh, Blight's actually fun to play against. Oh, I love playing against Blight. The dumbest motherfuckers known to man. These people are allowed to vote, and if they don't live in America, thank God they can't vote. Basically, what's happening to Blight, they're reducing his speed. Pallet breaks now remove rush tokens down to 2 below maximum. Absolutely good. Resets current rush tokens recharge. It's absolutely great. They low-key gave this nigga the Legion treatment, but the difference is, you know, they should have pulled a true Legion where anytime you get a hit of a basic attack, yeah, you gotta wait for all your stuff to refund. Yeah. No, even if you use your power or not, that's besides the point. Nurse got a small, like, slap on the wrist change, but Blight, this was the main good thing about this live stream. Now, numerous small tweaks being added, you know, small killer buffs for Cannibal, Doctor, Demogorgon, Dredge, Springtrap, Unknown, Mastermind, and Ghostface. Now, they say small tweaks, you know, numerous small tweaks for all of them, but I think a lot of these characters need, like, massive help. Ghostface, Doctor, and Dredge being the 3 outliers where they need the most assistance, because at least Cannibal, Mastermind, Demogorgon, Unknown, and Animatronic can still be used in a sense. Dredge, Doctor, Ghostface is absolutely lacking. There are 3 killers where you're relying on the survivors messing up instead of you actually playing well. That's shit. I think that's my main issue with Ghostface. You're not actually skillful with Ghostface. You're just rolling the dice. You're flipping a coin to pray the survivors fuck up. That was always my biggest problem with Ghostface, and that's why, to be honest, I really stopped playing as him. And I still like Ghostface. That was the problem with it. Another monkey paw finger going down. I'm gonna keep milking this. They have added the ability for you to see your survivor perks. There is a big fucking downside with this, be these stupid fucks. You're only allowed to view them while you're in the match. Like, when you load into the match, that's when you can see their perks. Whoo, absolutely. And not only that, when you load in, I don't know if this is for the testing, I don't know if that's gonna push out. They didn't mention it, so I'm pretty sure, you know, it might be gone. But you can see what killer you're facing when you load into the match. You just don't see his perks. That is such a stupid fucking change behavior. What the hell are you again? I don't know what you're gonna do to Ghostface, but fuck, that was a nerf. That nerfs Ghostface, that nerfs Hag, that nerfs Trapper, that nerfs Rafe, that nerfs Myers, that nerfs Chucky. I'm at 6 killers. I know there's a bunch more, like setup killers that benefit all the stealth. Your first 30 seconds of your killer match is the most important moment in the entire match. If you even slip up in those first 30 seconds, you don't secure it down fast enough, you don't lock down the area fast enough, you don't do the necessities, break the right walls, do this and that, you know, already in your mind set up your 3-gen, you're losing that match guaranteed. And survivors being able to know, like, oh, he's running Ghostface, oh, we're gonna be able to bully him easily. Let me keep my eyes and ears peeled for this motherfucker to be sneaking around somewhere. Oh, he's running Myers? Alright, let me make sure to watch out for the shape just standing there. And then Trapper, even if they don't see Bear Trap, even knowing it's Trapper hurts Trapper so much. Spirit too, I also forgot Spirit's a stealth killer. It hurts them so much. This is a stupid change in multiple reasons. Why can't we see other survivor perks in the lobby? What is the problem with seeing other survivor perks in the lobby? What is the true downside behavior? Because even when I try to think of a logical outcome, I can't think of one. What fucking mental gymnastics are you motherfuckers doing in the office that you thought this was a good idea? Especially when the mobile game, everybody praised it for you being able to see other survivors' perks in the lobby. What is so hard about that? What is so goddamn hard about that? You wanna know why everybody says Dead by Daylight is survival friend-sided? Because going in, knowing what perks you guys are running, knowing what perks you're stacking is the strongest shit known to man, but you can't do that in solo queue. If you're not playing with friends, if you're not playing with others in like a Discord call, you're handicapping yourself. Because to play the best survivor, you have to play with others in a stack. And the easiest way to help with the stacks is just port the DBD mobile stuff. Let people see their teammates' perks. Let people have a ping system. Let people have alternate emotes. You know, not even paid stupid dances. No, actually informational ones. I kept saying Dead by Daylight needed a ping system and not that stupid stuff that comes with the map, because the map offering doesn't do anything. It's no reason to run it ever. That was basically the entire, you know, Dead by Daylight live stream summed up. I tried to sum it up as best and chewable as possible, but it's a lot of stuff that's still confusing. Like, again, Minsko put it perfectly for the, you know, you can no longer stack certain perks together, which I think is a stupid fucking band-aid for, like, the hyper-focus stakeout and the one Eugen Lee perk. I think that's a stupid band-aid, because even the way they're setting it up, these perks still have nothing in common, because stakeout wouldn't be the same as hyper focus, because stakeout is for great sales checks and hyper focus just benefits off great skills. No, they have no correlation. Hyper focus is a gen thing. Stakeout can be used for gens, healing, fucking doctor, to everything. It can just be used for everything. So I think that this is a stupid band-aid fix more than anything. And again, the YouTuber Mintskulls was also absolutely confused about this, like me, and I'm absolutely horrified if they're gonna do what I think they're gonna do, and they're gonna be like, oh, you can't stack multiple perks that have similar upsides. And behavior, please don't do that. This is, honest to God, the most ambitious update behavior is going to do. Do I think it's good? No. I think the only good thing out of this entire update is Blight being nerfed. I don't like none of the 2v8 changes, and they wanted to leave the 2v8 with, oh, we're listening to the survivors. We're listening to them. You know, we're listening to players. You know, we want to hear you guys' opinion about who y'all want added in 2v8 killer wise. And you know, again, the problem is it's 2 killers for every 8 survivors. Yeah, the 8 is gonna drown out. So we're not gonna see, you know, killers that survivors like to bitch about, like fucking Legion, who wasn't even a strong killer to fucking begin with. So we're more than likely, we're not gonna get Skull Merchant. We're not gonna get Knight. We're not getting Houndmaster. We're not getting Vecna. I'll be shocked they even do a Stranger Things one, which I am amazed. I am absolutely, truly amazed they didn't do that. We might get Bubba, because every Survivor main, you know, for some reason just loves facing Bubba. Like, Bubba's a fun killer. I don't know, I just don't have high hopes for this Dead by Daylight stuff, and I hope they actually listen, because a lot of content creators are saying most of this shit is bad. I pray they listen to them. I pray. Listen to your Fog Whisperers behavior. If you do one fucking thing, sorry, the Dead by Daylight Creator Club, please listen to those motherfuckers. For the love of God, I'm asking for so little. That's all. It's still my birthday. Fuck y'all.